Hi everybody, welcome to the whiteboard where we look at all of the squad. Today we're going to be looking at the left wingers, so we've done all of the defence. We're going to move across to the left wingers as well. I've just got to be careful because I might stand on the cat. Right, just moving, so it's alright. Okay then, so we're looking at the left wingers. We're going to begin with Christian Atsu today. Obviously we've just recently signed him from a permanent deal from Chelsea as well. So in the Rafa's formation, we're kicking downwards today. In Rafa's formation, this is where Rafa normally tends you tend to find, to say, the left winger in this position. You're more thinking of Gofran there, aren't you? Whereas when Christian Atsu plays, you normally find Christian Atsu likes to actually get out wide and then down the byline as well. So the strengths of Christian Atsu has got pace to burn, we know that. Blistering pace, gets the ball, puts it about 10 yards ahead of him, he sprints after it and then he whips it in. However, I do feel that Christian Atsu, his end product, getting the ball in the box, isn't the greatest. I think it's something that can be worked on. It's something that can be improved on. Out of these three, I'll probably pick Atsu, if I'm being totally honest with you. Different people have different flaws, different abilities, but Christian Atsu, his end product for me is a little bit poor. But on the counter, if we have, let's just say we're sitting really deep and you've got like the left winger up here and we're trying to get out the box, the one player who I do want there is Christian Atsu, because he can actually stretch the defence. And the beauty about Christian Atsu is he can also play on the right side. I don't think he's strong over here, mind you. I do think the left wing position is his. Going back defensively, there's question marks about Christian Atsu as well. But, you know, am I pleased that we've signed him? I was kind of 50-50 on it. Is he massively better than the other two? Probably not much. Is he going to take it to the next level? No. Do we need another left winger? For me, probably we need someone who can play on both sides, give Richie competition as well. Let's have a look at Johan Gofran. Right then, so Johan Gofran, the reason I'm putting him in, because obviously there's speculation, and is he going to sign, is he not going to sign? You know, Rafa has said that the club are talking to his representatives, so we're going to presume that Gofran is here for the next season as well. So, as I've mentioned with Atsu before, this is ideal for Gofran. Now, what you'll find, I think why Rafa likes him and he plays him a lot of the time is because Gofran going this way works really hard. And if you play in this formation that we played in the Championship, I mean, I am expecting Rafa to mix it up in the Premier League, like the wing-back system, two up top occasionally. This formation, you know, so I am expecting a few, even if that 3-4-3 formation. But going backwards, if you trying to get a point and you want to secure that point, or you just want to try and nick the win, you could see Christian Atsu coming off and Johan Gofran coming on to be that workhorse going backwards. So he works really, really hard. I think that's what's going to probably win his contract, because there's no shadow of a doubt Newcastle, well, Rafa wants to keep him on. Why? I think it's that way. Going this way, you never ever see him go down that left byline and whip it in. He's just not that kind of player. Christian Atsu is completely different to Gofran. You never see Gofran go down that left wing, whip it in, and then there's Gale on the end of it. You never see that, so you're not going to see that. He's not that type of player. But what he will do is he comes inwards as well, and he likes to have a shot at goal. However, if we're going to play that formation and we've got Gofran coming in, if he does play Gofran and he's coming inwards, then what we need is your left back. Now this is the problem that we've had for a good few years, probably since Santon left. Is no disrespect to Paul Dummett, but you're not going to see Paul Dummett overlap as much. On the other flank with DeAndre Yeldon, you will. So that is a problem there. If Gofran comes in, we haven't really got width. I mean, it's a strength also coming inwards as well, but you just want to be that extra, the extra threat coming down that byline as well. So on the other hand, positives for Johan Gofran, you can play another position as well. He has hinted on it was round about the new year when he played against Birmingham. He's played in these two positions, so it is other options for Rafa if he doesn't fancy, say, Mitrovic if he's still at the club. You know, it gives Rafa more food for thought that he can play in numerous of other positions. These three main positions, bit of food for thought, isn't it? Let's get over to Rolando Aarons. Right, so that forgotten man, Rolando Aarons. Now, to be fair to Rolando Aarons, if you follow him on Instagram and Twitter, he has been working out in the pre-gym And yes, he's had his holiday, yes, but he has been working hard in the gym as well. The same as Yasin Bellamani. The reason why he's not on the list is because we're just focusing on the first team. So Rolando Aarons, this is quite similar to Christian Atsu. That's not really his position, really, you know, with the three attackers. So you say that's Richie, that's Perez, and that's whoever, one of these threes. Again, with the same with Atsu, Rolando Aarons likes to hover in this position, your old-fashioned left winger, to get down as well. I think his quality is better than Atsu, but I think Atsu's more of a direct threat than Aarons, despite Aarons having pace as well. Going backwards, Rolando Aarons, I think his game needs massively worked on. When we had McLaren in charge, you know, when we had to play Rolando Aarons at left back for a couple of games, it was Man City where we got hammered when he gave away a penalty. We got hammered at Stamford Bridge when we got beat 5-1 when Townsend scored. So it's a worry going backwards defensively, but you know, I'm a fan of Rolando Aarons. I really am. I think he's one definitely keeping one that, you know, maybe we can play him. Hopefully he stays clear of injuries, because I don't feel that we've seen the best of him, Rolando Aarons, and I think big things are expected of him if he stays fit. That's the key with Rolando Aarons. He's so young, he's had so many injuries. You're just thinking, how a lad, let's try and get through the season, because Rafa likes him, there's no shadow of a doubt. Before he got injured in October, he was playing games, you know, and alternatively he can play on the right, but I do feel again with Atsu he's much more stronger in this position. I do think his quality is better than Atsu, but it's a mixture. I mean, is it a positive that you got three? Probably. Who would you play? Let us know in the comments box. I would probably go for Atsu out of all three, and I'll probably have Aarons as the backup for me. We'll probably move on to the midfield, the centre and midfield pair in the next couple of days as well. We're also going to be trialling some Skype calls with Will and Alicia as well, so hopefully we'll get that right, recording equipment right, so we can have a group discussion and maybe get you on board as well. If you want to obviously chip in with videos as well, let me know. Okay, have a good weekend. See you later.